Alright, officially streaming. Let's see, still taking a moment for it to register the game. Yeah. There it is. Oh shoot, I just realized I have this, yeah, I've got my game displaying slightly wrong. Gotta tweak my dosbox.conf file. One sec. There we go. That should be better. Also, I just realized I put it on this stream start screen, not the BRB screen, which would have been more appropriate there, but whatever. It is the start of the stream. Yeah, I had, so I'm using DOSBox staging, not regular DOSBox. And I had it set to a smaller viewport, so it was just smaller on the screen in order to have it be pixel perfect. And since this is getting crunched down to... I'm streaming at 1080p. My monitor is 4K, but I'm streaming at 1080p, so crunching it down to smaller resolution for pixel perfection, it doesn't actually translate to pixel perfection in the stream. It's not really any good way of doing that, unfortunately. It's fortunately not really noticeable, but cause this game was made for CRTs, not modern displays. And Might and Magic renders a resolution of 320 by 200 pixels, but the scan lines of the CRT it was made for are 20% taller, so the pixels are supposed to be 20% taller than they are wide, and if it isn't doing that, it looks squashed. Since my monitor and most of yours, unless there's someone watching this on a CRT, in which case, good for you, that's pretty cool. But I'm expecting most of you are watching this on like a modern display, which will have a fixed number of square pixels. So to get a 20%, like a tall pixel, 20% taller than it is wide, that would need to be displayed on the screen as 5 pixels wide and 5 pixels wide and 6 pixels tall, which means that this game's 200 pixel height, in order to upscale to render at all with correct proportions on a modern display, suddenly the only way to do that is 1200 pixels tall. If you've got a 1080p monitor, that just doesn't fit. There's no way to do it. And you can't have a fraction of a pixel, so something's got to get distorted in there somewhere. Yes, the woes of emulating old games on modern hardware that it was not designed to run on. It really is just the display. I've had no issues with emulating the, getting the game to run, and it is nice to not have to, swap out floppy disks constantly as I load in new chunks of the game, which the manual does say that you have to do. I have not played the original release. I've only played it emulated. I mean, my first stream of this was basically my first time playing it, apart from like booting it up to test. I don't even know if anyone's watching yet. But if anyone is, sorry for just rambling about. Yeah, y'all probably want me to jump right into it. If you're watching this, I think no one's watching right now, and if y'all are watching this after the fact, watching the VOD, well, then you can skip past my ramblings, so I think it all works out in the end. Let me double check that I did actually, yes, that I've properly gone live, because the thing that I'm looking at doesn't actually make it super clear, and yeah, I did my first stream. I did accidentally start it in unlisted mode, not public, and I had to correct that. So now I'm just a little, I guess, a little paranoid that I'm accidentally starting in like the wrong configuration each time. Well, all that said, it's Might and Magic time. And yes, last time created a few new characters. So we got Craig the Hack, Sir Galen's Xenon the Third, Swifty Sark, Serena, and Whizbane. But also now joining the team, Arowina and Treliador. Arowina is well, she's got some better accuracy than Xenon, and also better luck. She's got 16 intelligence, 16 accuracy, 17 luck. Xenon, meanwhile, only 13 accuracy, which is weirdly low for an archer. Only 13 intelligence. Well, those are Archer's primary statistics, and this man has 13 of each. And also 8 luck. Yeah, so he was kind of struggling to hit stuff. 17 might, he was hitting hard when he did land a hit, but better to have accuracy, I think. That's why it's the class's prime statistic. Now, Arowina is only level 1, where Xenon is level 2. It's not a huge difference, but at this stage of the game, it kind of is a huge difference. He's twice her level. That sounds like a lot. But, yeah, she'll level up. And we'll have Xenon join the party from time to time as well. And then Treliador, because Galland was also having accuracy issues with his 13 accuracy and 8 luck. Wait, that's... Yeah. Same as Xenon. Huh. So, Sir Galland was missing a whole lot. So Treliador here, also a Dwarf Paladin, same as him. But she has... Okay, she has even less accuracy, but she has more luck. So, like... We're trying to roll to hit better. Like, we're trying to roll a more accurate Paladin. That ended up not really happening. Paladin has 3 prime statistics, so they gotta, yeah, they gotta roll those high. And the odds of rolling those high and other stats high, not great. It's might, personality, and endurance, if I remember correctly. Alright, so who do we want to take is the question, and I think everyone's in Sorpigal. I think we're going to take Craig the Hack, Swifty Sarg, Serena, Whizbane, Arowina, and Preliador. Galland and Xenon can sit this one out. And now we gotta order them, order the party into a better order, because Swifty should not be on the front line. So, reorder. Crag stays in position 1. Position 2, we want Treliador. Position 3, Arowina there. Position 4 can be Swifty. Position 5, Serena. And position 6, Whizbane. There we go. Now, let's have Wiz cast leather skin, so we're a little tankier, a little tougher, a little more durable. I think durable, not exactly. I think it's an AC bonus. I'm pretty sure. I don't actually know if it lists on AC. I didn't. Oop, no, don't want to cast again. I didn't check the before and after. I see Wiz has 4 AC now. I'll have to check that next time I rest. See if it actually reflect AC bonus from leather skin is reflected there. Now, what are we doing? Well, down in the lower levels of Sorpigal, we met a guy who wanted us to deliver. I've got my little notebook here. Wanted us to deliver a scroll to the wizard Agar in Erliquin. Now, Erliquin is another town, which on the map here, if it'll focus, we're in Pleasant Valley, around there-ish, and Erliquin's like there-ish. So it's not too terribly far, and so far we've mapped out. This is exterior around Sorpigal, as we've mapped it. There's some space on my desk for all this Might and Magic paraphernalia, all of the maps, all of that stuff. All right. I am aware that like I have just checked, and I do see that no one has tuned into the stream yet. I know a couple people wanted to. So I'm a little hesitant to go off and do too much adventuring until some people join. Ooh, hang on. I should check, make sure everyone's rested up. Yeah, not everyone's at full health, so let's rest. No encounters. Oh, now I can check the... Okay, AC 4. So either leather skin is not a bonus to armor class, or it is a bonus to armor class that is not listed on the character's AC. Alright, well, we're... Oh, Orc Leader and Pegasus. Sure, let's fight that. Whizbane can cast his fire arrow on... Oh, so it showed us a picture of the Pegasus, which means the Pegasus is the bigger threat, which means maybe, depending on if it's like... Bigger threat doesn't necessarily mean more health, but... I'm gonna target the Orc Leader for now. Oh, okay, yeah, Pegasus hit for like, what was that, 7 points? Also, that delay is way too quick. Turn that up. Swifty attack the orc leader. I'm thinking get the weaker enemy out of the way first. Okay, Treliador was wounded, so she gets healed. Oof, hits Erowina for 8 points. Erowina can shoot him for 4 points. Treliador can attack and miss. Oh! Swifty's down. 1 point of damage, it's not ideal. Crag, just attack and miss. Oof. Okay. Arowina is almost down, Swifty is actually down. So, let's heal up Swifty, because, yeah, the fewer of our party are downed, the better. Oh, Orc Leader goes down. Now Treliador can attack and hits the Pegasus for 5 points. Serena's down, that's a problem. That is a big problem. 5 Arrow does 2 points, sure. So no more healing for us, basically. Arowina can... Okay, miss. Miss. Four points from... Okay, now he's hitting Crag. Oh. Missed. Crag can attack the Pegasus and miss. Arowina shoot the Pegasus. Miss. Treliador. Miss. Pegasus casts Dispel. Now, does that mean... That means we no longer have leather skin. I'm just gonna keep casting Fire Arrow, though. Bringing this thing down, I think, is the priority, and we did it! Nice! Okay, first of all, let's rest here. Now let's search. An iron chest. Let's find/remove traps. So Swifty do that, because he's our robber. That's kind of his thing. Oh! Oh, each share is worth 3 gold. Wizbane found some gems. And... Scale +1? Like scale mail? Is that better than ring mail? Let's find out. Okay, so he's currently AC 5. Let's remove the ring mail. Equip the scale mail. That's also 5. So I think scale is worse than ring. Then, is that what that means? Consult the manual. You know, I don't think the manual gives a clear indication of if scale is better than ring, but that didn't seem to be an AC bonus. So, I'm going to remove the +1 scale, equip the ring. So, what I'm getting from that is that scale is 4 AC, well, scale is 1 less AC than ring mail, so +1 scale is the same thing as ring. Is there any class where scale is the best they can wear? Knight can wear any armor. Paladin can wear any armor. Archer can wear up to chain. Cleric, chain or lighter. Sorcerer, padded only. Robber, ring mail And shield. Okay, so that... I'm not sure, actually. So, oh, Trelliador has scale armor. Let's give... Yeah. Let's give that to her. She can remove her existing scale armor and equip scale +2. Okay, so that's got her around AC 2. I just double check that is in fact. That's AC 1. Okay. So that is better. Now, who can I pass that on to? Can Erliquin wear that? I don't know. Let's find out. Trade with Erliquin. Item scale. I don't know if scale is... because the manual doesn't have a clear indication of, like, the hierarchy of armor. Yeah, chain or lighter, sure, but... Or is it ring or lighter? But, like, which... Is this lighter than ringmail? I would have thought not, but let's find out. Oh! Oh, she can wear it. Nice. Okay. Well, that's how everyone's armored for now. You know, I think I'm actually gonna go back into Sorpigal and sign into the town, because that was a good find. +1 armor. I'm gonna sign into the tavern, save that. And now venture back out. Oh! 4 slither beasts and 3 rabid jackals. Oh, we can take that on. I think, probably. I did, however, forget to recast leather skin, so we'll do that now. Swifty can just attack. Crag also just attack. Oh, and miss. Hitting Erliquin, don't like that. She is not, she's not the toughest. Okay, who wants healing here? See, I'm always hesitant to heal someone. So I think I'm just going to bless, because I'm always hesitant to heal someone who is missing fewer than 8 hit points, because then it's like I'm wasting part of the heal. Erliquin can shoot Slitherbeast A and miss. Trelliador missed. Whizbane, yeah, hit for 2 points with Fire Arrow. Next time it's Wiz's turn, I'll probably sleep some of these guys. Oh, hit for 8 points. Nicely done, Swifty. And Crag hits one for 15 points. Yeah, I'm gonna have Serena attack. Oh, Serena killed one. Nice. Oh, hit Serena for 8 points, so now, okay, she can get healed, I guess. Erliquin misses, Trelliador hits. Alright. You know, at this point, there's fewer than 5, so... oh, so their base is not affected by... I was gonna say, fewer than 5, so probably not worth... going for, sleep. Yeah, Serena... I think Serena's gonna heal herself. Because she's the only one missing at least 8 hit points. Erliquin can shoot a Rabid Jackal and miss. See, the whole point of Erliquin is that she is supposed to hit more. But she's been missing a whole lot. How are we doing for spell points? Okay, Wiz has 7 spell points. So I'm just gonna have him skip his turn. Swifty can attack. Does some damage. Crag also brought it down. Nice. Erliquin needs healing. There we go. And now can she land a hit? She can! See? Yeah, knew we brought her along for a reason. Let's do one more from Wiz. Take out that Rabid Jackal. And that'll be his last spell for this fight, I think. Oh yeah, definitely, because we won. Nice. 108 XP. Search, nothing? Okay. Yeah, no one quite ready for a heal, so I'm gonna head over into this valley that's, this valley here. I don't know how well y'all can... Yeah, there we go. That valley there. Oh, someone in chat. I missed that. Hello. Hi, see Spider Monkey 8240. Started playing this game last month. Based your party on the record of Lodos War characters. I've not heard of that. What is that? Also, is this... Yeah, I should be paying attention to where I am on my map. Okay, I know where this is. I know where this is. Now I know where I am. Yes. Oh, rabid leper and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skeletons. Well, we've got a cleric with a turn undead, so sure, we can probably take this on. Oh yeah, okay, got one of the rabid lepers down. Crag hit for 7 points. Serena cast turn undead, got some of them. Two of them? Was that 2 of them? I think that was 2. Rowena can shoot 4 points, okay. Trilliador took out the rabid leper. It's fire arrow on that one. And Swifty brings it down. Crag brings down another. Now Serena... Who needs healing? Who needs... Trilliador is... Okay, Crag and Trilliador are both missing 7 hit points. I'm gonna... And it's not the full 8, but I'm gonna heal Trilliador. Trilliador hit for 6 points. To not use up Wiz's spell points, we got this. There we go. Oh, and we found a leather sack. Let's check for traps. Swifty can do that. No traps, and each share is worth 5 gold. Nice. Right, now for cartography. Okay, so I've mapped that wall, but not... Okay, so this is just a little... alcove, I guess. That's the wrong word, because it's valleys, not, you know, not a architecture. This... Okay, so just checking that I'm seeing right, and that is actually mountains to my sides. This in here goes down to the south, and then... That's a lot of goblins! That is a large number of goblins. And gremlins as well, but whew, that's a lot of enemies. Do we risk it? Not all of them will be able to hit at once, and a few well-placed sleep spells should take care of a good chunk of them, so let's go for it. Whizbane cast Sleep, starting from the first gremlin. I'm gambling on them not having ranged weapons. I know orcs get ranged weapons. I don't know about gremlins and goblins. Swifty, fight Goblin C. Nice. Crag, you fight Gremlin C. Not so nice. Okay, let's... I'm gonna heal Crag just to make sure he's in best fighting form. I think we can take this, though. It's a lot of enemies, but it's, oh, they have ranged weapons. Next time it's Whizbane's turn. Time to, cast Sleep on some more of them. Okay, Arowina, shoot Goblin C. Nice. Treliador can fight Goblin D. Whizbane, cast Sleep again on Goblin D. Sleep, not affected. Slept. There we go. Now, Gremlin in position A is awake, so let's go for that. They're hitting Treliador. No one went down, though. Record of Lodos War was a series of articles in a magazine and later a manga and anime. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. That popularized D&D and other RPGs in Japan in the 80s. Very cool. I'm not super well versed in Japanese media, but that sounds pretty neat. Yeah, as you can see, I'm going with the default party members for most of the party here, and what I've decided to do is start with the just the pre-made characters, and then kind of gradually swap in some new ones. Ooh, got one down. Now, who needs a heal? Probably Treliador is in most in need of heal. Or Swifty. They're both missing 7 points. But Swifty is 7 out of 14. Treliador is 6 out of 13. So, heal for Treliador. Now, Arowina can shoot Goblin E and miss. Treliador can fight Goblin E. Oh, and hit for 2 points. Now... okay. One more sleep spell on this last lot of goblins. Not affected. I slept. Got half of them. Gremlin A goes down. Nice. And let's fight the one that's not asleep. So that's Goblin D. Goes down. How are we doing for spell points? Serena's got 3. Yeah, I'll have her heal Swifty. Arowina can shoot Goblin F and miss. Treliador can fight Goblin F. Hit for 3 points. Oh, a few of them woke up. Wiz can cast... oh, actually, a bunch of them woke up. But... oh, actually... yeah, I think getting them back to sleep wouldn't be really... isn't really the move here. So let's fire arrow on Goblin F, who was already wounded. Try to finish him off, but nope. Okay, so we're going to be taking a lot more damage now that more of the goblins are awake. But... ooh, Arowina goes down. Downed by a 1 hit point attack. That's a little embarrassing for her. Okay, Goblin F. Out of the fight. Now Goblin... let's go for Goblin B. Nice. Serena gets 2 more heals. When someone's down, that means she gets priority. So Erowina back on her feet. Treliador fight Goblin C. Oh, whole bunch of them are awake. Actually, only one's still asleep. Wiz can't do anything, so let's just have him block. Swifty can just attack. Attack. Anyone need a heal? Someone's gonna need a heal soon, but not quite yet. So Serena can just attack and miss. Arowina can shoot. Oh, and takes out a goblin. Oof. Ooh, that was a big hit on Treliador. Oh, but Treliador takes out a goblin. Nice. Wiz can block. Swifty takes out another goblin. Craig, fight Goblin B. Don't want to wake up Goblin A if we can help it. Treliador needs a heal. She's at 2 hit points. So, heal for her. And that's Serena's last heal. Shoot Goblin B. Miss. Oof. We should be able to win this fight, though. Go for Goblin B. Goblin B goes down. Keep going for the ones that aren't asleep. Oh, we got this, yeah. There we go. 175 XP. Definitely want to rest. And let's search. We find an iron box. Find and remove traps. Swifty can do that. Ooh, each share is worth 12 gold, and Crag the Hack found a longsword. Nice. Now, Crag already has a halberd. Who would want a longsword? I don't know how good all of these weapons are. It doesn't say. Or if it does, I don't know where it says. Swifty Sarg has a short sword. A longsword is probably an upgrade for him. Yeah, I think that's... trade with Swifty Sarg, item, longsword. I think that's the move. Remove short sword, equip longsword. There we go. Alright, back to mapping. So that's coming... wait, is that right? Yes. That's coming forward like that. That's going that way. This, too, is a valley to... 3 rabid lepers. Yeah, we can fight 3 rabid lepers. Yet again, I forgot to leather skin after resting, so we do that now. Swifty attacks, hit for 8 points, nice. Crag misses. No one's injured yet, so Serena can just attack and miss. Hit Arowina for 3 points, Swifty for 1. It's fine. Arowina hit for 2 points. I just got one down. Okay, I'll do 1 fire arrow These are not really worth wasting a whole lot of spell points on, though, because these are not strong enemies. Just gonna have Serena attack. Few of the party are injured, but not injured enough to warrant a healing spell. Gonna skip Wiz's turn. Don't wanna use spell points on... Yeah. Knew I'd be able to take this down easily. Oh, no, not rest. I wanna search. There's nothing, though. Okay. Onward. Okay, that's... Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then one more head, and then that is clearly a dead end. With a bunch of centaurs. I've not encountered centaurs before. I don't know how scary they are. I am going to retreat. And I'm going to go back to Sorpigal, and I'm going to sign in at the end, because we found some good stuff there. We got some good XP. So let's... Yes. Make sure we're all in good shape. Got that leather skin up. I'm gonna see if anyone can level up. Before you are various groups engaged in training exercises. Warg the Guildmaster asks, do you require training? Yeah. Oh, Crag can level up. We've got 204 gold total. Okay. Crag can go to level 3. Gained 10 hit points. Nice. Heliodor needs more XP for level 2. Erwina needs more XP for level 2. Swifty is ready for level 3. Actually, let's check the casters. Serena looks like she's ready for it as well. And Wiz needs a little more. Okay, so training for Swifty. Gained 3 hit points. Not great, but whatever. Serena. Training. Level 3 and new spells. 8 hit points. It's alright. Okay. Okay, well that's really good. I want to go this way, and I'm gonna sign in at the inn again just to save that level up. Okay, so Serena now has her second level cleric spells. Yeah. Hello, Helveta6539. Hello, hello. Doing the old school way? What do you mean by that? Okay, what is she? Pen and paper, yes. Yeah, I've been mapping out, different regions. I printed out the world map. And I'm really excited about this. This is new from last stream. I got a copy of the original manual with all its illustrations and this is a good manual. It's like sturdy pages. I hear the default party. Stuck grinding? Yeah, I haven't really gotten to do much uh, beyond grinding yet. But, currently the quest is to go to, Erliquin, which is just one town over, basically, and, deliver a scroll to a wizard there. And yes, the manual is so cool. I was really excited to be able to get this. Yeah, I'm in Sorpigal right here. Um, I've just yes, I've started with the default party. I've been kind of my plan is to gradually mix in new characters. As you can see, I've got two. How much did the manual cost? Um, it was it was like $25 US dollars all told, like including shipping. It was a lot less expensive than I thought. I got it off eBay. Oathkeeper of Oblivion. Hi, Arlen. It's just showing off the new manual. You've already seen this, but uh, I'm very excited to have that. Uh, Upgrade my equipment if I have the gold. I kind of don't have the gold at the moment. I have, oh, no, not gem. Okay, gold. 54 gold, total. I just spent a bunch to level up. Oh yeah, Arlen, you, I think, just missed leveling up. Crag, Swifty, and Serena are all now level 3. So yeah, we found some items out and about. So we're not on just like starting clubs and stuff. Yeah, the uh manual is in really good condition. There's like a bit of staining on the back, which I don't know if you can even really see. Um And the map of Sorpigal is in the back. A previous owner has annotated it. And there is an incredibly faint smudge on one of the yeah, right here. I don't know if you can even see that. There's like a little smudge that's like not over any of the text. It that is the extent of damage to this thing. It's in yeah. It's in really good condition. Should grind at the starting town dungeon. That's what I did the first 2 streams. I now am confident in venturing out into the wilderness. I've, not in necessarily. Yeah, I think we got decent equipment for now. Oops. Yeah. So this map right here, this is the area around the starting town. We've gone out, we've just fully explored these kind of mountain ranges to the west. And evidently, there is not in that direction a path from this region. So, yes, Leatherskin is still active. Good. So I'm gonna try venturing this way. Caravan Garden. No, that doesn't ring a bell, actually. We might have missed that. Although, I will say, do keep spoilers to a minimum. I'm enjoying, discovering stuff as I play. Where am I? Okay, oops. Alright, so that's... Oh, fire beetles! Well, when we were a bunch of level 1 babies, we had trouble with fire beetles. But I think we can take him on now. Yeah, let's cast Sleep on these. Fire beetles seem to be resistant to sleep. I think I've had less success with getting them to sleep than with others. The Great Fire Ant Horrors of 2026. Okay, Crag missed. Cool. Everyone's pretty close to full. Most everyone's at full health. Erliquin is the only person here who is injured. So let's bless the party. Any group spell. What do you mean? Like spells that affect the group? I have all the spells that are on the Sorcerer level 1 spell list, Cleric level 1 spell list, and I guess now Cleric level 2, which I should have done something. I should have tried some of that out. Oh, like AoE attack spells? No, not yet. Except for Turn Undead, which is not applicable here, but has been really effective when there are enemies. Oh, and Sleep. That targets up to 5 monsters, but the fire beetles seem to be resistant. Freljador misses, and gets hit for 12 points, and now Erliquin is down. Yeah, I mean, Whizbane does not yet have enough experience, so I would level him up if I could, but he's not quite there yet. He also... I know from experience that fire arrows don't work on fire beetles. Who would have thought? So there's not really much Wiz can do right now. Swifty misses. Crag hits for 6 points. Okay. Now let's get... Actually, before I cast that, I'm probably going to cast a heal to get Erliquin back on her feet. But... let's see our level 2 spells. Shout out to TSR for recommending you cap clerics at a lower XP threshold than every other party member so they can't turn the vampire big bad of a module instead of just making you... That sounds like dumb advice. No, I mean, I'm not gonna give up that easily. Okay, so what does she get? Cure wounds. Ooh, protection from fire. I should probably cast that. That's an entire party and lasts 1 day. So I think before I get Erliquin up... Oh, okay. Yeah. Do I want to heal Erliquin then cast it, or do I... I'm going to cast Protection from Fire. Erliquin, she is unconscious. Freljador, misses. Now Crag's down. Oh, and see, if I get a full party wipe here, which might also happen if I just stay and fight, then I don't actually have to revive anyone. I just go back to where I last signed in at the inn, which was literally the most recent thing I've done of any significance. So, okay, let's heal Crag, because he hits harder when he hits, which is occasionally. And he's down again. Yeah, fire beetles are rough, it turns out. Okay, heal Crag again, I guess. Yeah. try for a retreat, and if not, whatever. We just left the inn anyway, so we didn't actually lose anything. Okay, so we got Bag, Swifty, Serena, Wiz, Erowina, and Threliador. And order them Swifty, yeah, I know unconscious party members recover on rest. I know that. I've got like 6 hours in this game, 5-6 hours in this game at this point, so yeah, I have learned that. Swifty should not be in front. Trilliador goes there. Then Arrowina in position 3. Then Swifty, then Serena, then Wiz. And Wiz can cast Leather Skin. We head on out. Yeah, it's more a matter of keeping them up during a fight. Wait, back up so I'm... Okay, I'm there, and I'm mapping this section. Make sure I'm counting it correctly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 5 steps from the tree line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cartography. All right. There is... Looks like the mountain range just goes... Oh, goes on north. So this... yes, loading screen as we go from map surface C2 to, I guess this must be C1. So I'm gonna have to get a new map. And judging by the look of the world map, to get to Erliquin, we're gonna have to kind of loop around C1, and then we want to be heading generally east. So I'm gonna have Whizbane cast location. Yes, sector, surface sector C1. And we're at X11, Y0, facing north. X11, Y0, facing north. Oh, and Whizbane has 3 gems. I'm gonna give one of those... I'm gonna give all of those gems to Serena. She has more stuff that she can do with those. Okay, we have trees on either side, extending as far as you can see, which is... I'm not actually sure how many tiles that is. Whoa, what? No, that's why I'm not moving, because I'm pressing the wrong key. My hand was misaligned. There we go. Okay, so, facing, west is what this direction is called. mountains. And that's 1, 2, and then, okay, just kind of a dead end there. And I see, yes, trees continue. You'd climb that mountain? Okay, let's go around that one. And we got forest going that way. Didn't say you could, just that you would. Hang on, did I? Oh, I drew the map wrong. Oops. Got a few bits. But yeah, that's... I'll fix that on a different map. I just... Another off by 1 error. Actually, yeah, I'll start a new one now, copy what I had. I should be doing this in pencil, not pen, so I can erase. Da, 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 da. This is C1. Now we're starting from 11. Got trees along there, trees along there. Okay. Shit, where am I? I got turned around. Oh. Acidic blob, sprite, and flesh eaters. Sure, the sprite is the... Because of the curse, the sprite is the biggest problem. So... Gonna... Fight... might not work. Oh, I meant to target the sprite, but whatever. Acidic blob, sure. Fight the sprite. Misses. Fight the sprite. Misses. Now, Serena. Serena, let's see what our new spells are. Okay, if the sprite keeps casting that curse, that's going to be really annoying. So, Serena can cast level 2. Spell number 7 is Silence on the sprite. Sprite is not affected. Boo. It's a lot of damage being dealt. Okay, go for the sprite. Missed. Did the acidic blob just heal? Oh, I meant to cast on sprite again, and I fumbled it again. Oops. Okay, take the acidic blob down, because it looked like it was healing. Who needs healing? Speaking of which... Everyone's a little roughed up, but nobody's low enough to justify a spell point that heals 8 hit points. Maybe Trelliador. No, not yet. So let's cast Bless. And now Erliquin down, but like I'm supposed to waste like almost half a heal on whatever. Hit the sprite. Nice. Hey! That's Brooke, right? Hi, glad you can make it. Sorry, I sometimes have trouble keeping track of, YouTube username versus Discord username, but hi, glad you can make it. We're getting kind of beat up by a bunch of creatures. Also, I got the original manual. I'm very excited about that. It's got pictures. I should just eat them. You may be onto something there. Okay, Erliquin gets the heal because she is down. Ooh. These flesh eaters are hitting for a lot of damage. Oh, sprite goes down, so that's good. Now we can focus on these stupid flesh eaters. Nice. Heal Trelliador. Oh, and we got some party members to level 3 earlier in the stream, which is very exciting. That's the highest level of anyone in the party so far. I'm probably gonna want to rest after this, so I can use spell points a little more freely. Going down. Nice. I don't know why I'm checking who needs healing. Erliquin, who is unconscious on the floor, needs healing. Like, even if some other people are, like, I did see someone had 1 hit point, but yeah, no, heal the party member who is down. Alright. Okay, 125 XP. Nice. Healing is overrated. Well, let's rest here and search a wooden box. Find remove traps. Swifty can do that. He's our trap guy. 0 gold, 3 gems, and a great hammer. Okay. I think I'm gonna assume the Great Hammer is 2-handed, and Serena is wielding a shield, so I think actually let's give the Great Hammer to Trelliador, who can, yes, remove her hand axe and equip her Great Hammer. She also found 3 gems. Those should go to either... well, Serena already has 3, so let's give those 3 gems to Wiz. She doesn't have any need for them because she can't cast spells yet. And that was everything. Yes. I'm gonna head back to Sorpigal and save that hammer find. Oh. And I think I'll sell a few items. Let's see, what do I actually have to sell? Oh yes, gems are related to casting. Yes, certain spells. So every spell requires spell points to cast. You spend spell points, but certain spells you also spend gems. So, for example, Serena has a spell called Power Cure. Costs 1 spell point per XP level that she has. Actually, that scaling one's a little... That's a little... Let's go for a simpler example. Heroism. Costs 2 spell points into gem. So, yeah. Some spells cost gems. From what I'm seeing, looking at the manual, higher level spells tend to cost more gems when they cost gems. Looking at the sorcerer spell list, Divine Intervention costs 7 spell points and 10 gems. There was one from the sorcerer spell list that was like a lot of gems, I think. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's a 7th level sorcerer spell. Duplication costs 7 spell points and 100 gems. It permanently creates an exact copy of an item. Yeah, it is an interesting mechanic. Okay, we got that hand axe and that short sword. That's basically what we're selling. So, yeah, Swifty, sell your short sword. And I guess the club, because we don't need it anyway, but... You need a sorcerer to duplicate your what, Arlen? Nothing to sell for the others. Anything I want to buy? Oh, you're... Yeah, I see. Actually, I'm gonna sign at the end so I don't have to... If I die, I don't have to sell that stuff again. And now... Back out we go. And back to this 3, 4, and now this way. Oh, no, 3. Okay, so there is mountains go that far. And trees there. And then there's also... Oh, no, trees, not mountains. I drew that as mountains. Trees going this way. But we're not worried about that way right now. We are worried about... That is the one I'm seeing. Yes. This way, and then... Mountains down there. Doing a little zigzag. 3 gnomes and 3 poltergeists. I love this gnome sprite. I think this little guy is delightful and hilarious. I'm a big fan of this design. Look how little he is. That's hilarious. You've been gnomed. Okay, well, let's fight the gnomes. They're clearly looking for trouble. Whizbane can cast a fire arrow on gnome number 1. Poltergeists get 2 attacks, but they don't seem to be great at attacking. Gnome down. Crag misses. Now poltergeists are undead, so... Oh, got all of them! Oh, that was a tasty turn undead. Now he's just got 2 gnomes. 3 points, not bad. Swifty can attack and miss. Crag misses. Serena... How injured are people? People aren't injured. Serena can just attack. Hit for 2 points. Nice. Rowena misses. Imagine it like the climax of the Raiders of the Lost Ark where the Nazis just melt. Yeah, that I think that fits. Flame arrow. Oh, Swifty hit for 4 points. Crag hit for 6. Anyone need healing now? Nope. So Serena can just attack. Rowena shoots. Gnome chops and misses. Another miss. How are we doing spell points? 7. I'm not going to use a spell there. Oh. There we go. 137 experience points. Nice. Search. We found a leather sack. Let's get Swifty to check for razor blades. And worth literally nothing. Okay. Fun. Okay, so yes, map that in. And now back up this zigzag, and now this way. Okay, we got trees there, mountains there. That's more trees there, more mountain there, and then trees going that way. I think that's what I'm seeing. Now, wait. Okay, yes, I see. 2. So that's down to the southern edge. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, shoot. Did I draw... I drew that wrong again. Wait. No, I didn't. No, I did. No? There. And then... I did. Oops. So that's those there, and then that there. Okay. And now this... Oh, but luckily, the way I drew it wrong, I can actually fill in and get it to match that. Hang on. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Kobolds, goblins, poltergeists. Yeah, I was a little confused by the way the terrain was going there, but I guess for now, we're fighting goblins and kobolds and poltergeists. A poltergeist. sleep on, well, on a bunch of them. Swifty can attack Kobold. Tag, also attack the Kobold. Let's have a look at Serena's level 2 spells that she now has. Very exciting. So, her level 2 spells are... Oh, you were confused as well? Yeah, it was like there was... Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on there. Okay, Cure Wounds, which is a 15-point heal. Heroism costs a gem. You can only target a character of the same alignment as her. Serena is good, so can only target good characters. Bestows 6 additional hit points and temporarily elevates the character 2 levels of experience. Spell lasts for the duration of combat. Pain deals 2 to 12 damage points to a non-undead monster. Protection from cold, protection from fire, protection from poison, all fairly self-explanatory. Silence, and suggestion. Coerces the monster into refraining from attack unless it is attacked. Lasts for the duration of combat or until the monster overcomes the spell. So that's a single target thing. I'm not sure how that's better than Sleep, which is a level 1 sorcerer spell. I don't know. But, I think for now... don't need to heal anyone quite yet. I think for now I'm going to have Serena just cast Bless. Get hit chance up. Erowina can shoot at... Oh, and take out a kobold. Nice. Treliador, you fight... the Poltergeist. Oh, 13 damage. That Great Hammer... Looks like that Great Hammer was a good find. Whizbane. Cast Sleep on the rest of the goblins. Maybe a hold person type deal where the AoE is smaller but it works on a wider range of targets. Yeah, that could be. That could be. Swifty, fight Goblin E. I miss. Yeah, it might be that that Sleep is easier to resist. That would make sense. Just gonna have Serena fight Goblin F. Okay, and miss. Erowina misses. Treliador also misses. Oh, some monsters are waking up. Let's go for a fire arrow. Nice. Swifty can miss, apparently. Oh, frag hits. Now does anyone need a heal? Maybe... Treliador is low, but man, she's still... Okay, she's missing 7 points. 8-point heal is fine on her. Especially since Arena has 15 spell points now. Wait, who was it needed that? Treliador. Goblin attacks Erowina. Erowina misses the goblin. Treliador also misses. Oh, Wiz hit with his fire arrow. Another miss. Another miss. Luckily, the goblin is also missing. Yeah, let's heal Erowina. She can miss again. Finally got that goblin down. Let's not spend spell points. Oh. we go. And we each get 91 XP. Search, find a leather sack. So Swifty, try to disarm, worth 9 gold per share. Nice. Okay, so this is a bit where it was looking confusing. Okay, so straight forward, we have a clear space for another 2 steps. This, that's almost 10? Yeah, you're right. Damn, you're so good at math. Okay, so step forward, we'll have nothing behind us, nothing in front of us, trees to our left, mountains to our right. Step forward again, we'll have nothing behind us, mountains in front of us, trees to our left, nothing to our right. Mountains in front of us, nothing to our right, trees to our left, mountains behind us. So, how does that work? Yeah, those mountains are not there coming the other direction. That's strange. Euro mountains? That's so cool. Okay, so let's try down this next one. Oh, rabid lepers. Oh, we can take that. How are we doing spell points? He's only got 3 left, but let's use 1. 2 points of damage, not a whole lot. Swifty hits for 7. Craig misses. Anyone need healing? Swifty needs a heal. Yeah, the sprite makes them look like zombies. Yeah. I mean, they'd have rabies and leprosy. I think a person who has both rabies and leprosy would look a lot like a zombie. Anyone else need a heal or anything? No. Oh, actually, Craig is... Yeah, Craig could use a heal. He's... I mean, he's got a lot of hit points remaining, but he is missing 8, so he gets healed. And I just want to check... yes. So, Serena's big heal that she has now, her Cure Wounds, cures 15 hit points for a cost of 2 spell points, as opposed to First Aid, 1 spell point for 8 hit points. So, it's slightly less efficient than casting First Aid twice, but it might be necessary in the heat of battle. Okay, so this comes down into just a little dead-end valley. Forgot to search them. Well. Okay. 2 steps forward from that for that mountain. Okay. Now to the south, there's that, and now this way. Okay. Mountain going like that, and then like that, and like that. Down here, this is going to be a dead end because, yep, literally, just it doesn't fit on the map if it's not a dead end. Minor Devils. I think this is a retreat oh, nowhere to run. Okay. Sleep. We're probably gonna die here. Shoot. This is bad. Swifty attacks and misses. Crag hits for 15 points. Oh, this is very bad. Ooh. Oh, they're casting Energy Blast. That was 18 points on an Energy Blast. Now, Energy Blast is a sorcerer spell that deals 1 to 4 damage points per experience level of the caster, which means, that these guys must be at least level 5. So, that's not good. Okay, time for that big heal. That's... let's heal Swifty, because he... yeah, he is, kind of our best damage dealer out of the 3 who are downed. I guess Fire Arrow, because Sleep doesn't seem to work. I doubt we're gonna make it through this. Oh, Swifty's down before he even gets to take a turn. And Wiz is down. And we're dead. Well, at least we got some mapping done. So yes, I did. This progress does not get undone when we die. I have learnt the terrain. Before gathering the party to set out again, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. BRB. Hello, I have returned. Now, since we're getting into trouble here, Galland and Xenon are both higher level than our new gals. Should I bring them? Kind of thinking I might just, for now, bring the crew of the old gang. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bring these lads. And Wiz can... Actually, I don't already have... Yeah. Wiz can cast leather skin. Venture out with the OGs. One, two, three, and now through here. And now it was, yes, there is the weird mountain thing. There is a dead end. Now this way, that is also a dead end. This is where we fought. Oh, that's a lot of enemies, but it's not a bunch of, they're not actual demons. So let's try this. We might actually be able to deal with this. Sleep on these enemies. I don't know if kobolds have ranged attacks. I guess we'll find out. Xenon. Shoot. That first orc. Sure. And Swifty can fight the Slither Beast. I miss. Craig can fight the Slither Beast and take it out. Nice. Everyone's full up. Serena can just cast Bless. Galland. Fight Kobold D. Oh, they do have ranged weapons. Good to know. Let's cast another sleep on... Oh, I should have gone for F, not G, because that would have... Oh, well. Whatever. You're a ranged weapon? Wow, you're so many things, Arlen. You're a ranged weapon, you're a mountain. That's so cool of you. Okay, some people took damage. Hello there, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Anyone need healing here? Not really, not yet. Serena can just fight a kobold. Oh, Serena killed a kobold. Good for her. Oh yeah, you're a mountains, plural. Right, my mistake. Xenon misses. Swifty there. Serena can just attack again. This is a lot easier than all of those, was it minor devils or whatever they were? There we go. 133 XP. Now we found a wooden box. Let's find remove traps. Swifty can do a death ray. I was reading chat. I didn't see what that was. We found... Oh, another halberd. Cool. So you finished watching the previous two streams, but likely watch this back too? Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying them. And it looks like Xenon... Oh, Xenon was blinded. If I rest, will that fix that? Also, is a halberd better or worse than a +1 flail? Oh. Power Cure restores character's health. I think that counts as blindness counts as a bad health thing. So Serena casts. This is gonna use a gem, but good point, Arlen. Flails, the magic flail might be able to hit stuff that can't be hit by non-magic weapons. Probably sell that halberd. Okay, Power Cure, spell 1, level 6 on Xenon. Done. And that did not restore his sight. So, no, not that way, this way. Let's go back to Sorpigal, see if the temple can do anything for our evil archer, because guardsmen and mutant larvae. Okay, sure. Nap time for some of them, hopefully. But yeah, a blind archer, I think, isn't going to be super effective in combat. Oh! Got lucky, I guess. Okay, miss. Serena can... Galen needs a heal. So does Swifty, actually. Swifty needs to heal slightly more. Games have come a long way, but there's something so cool and immersive about having a map, etc., and writing stuff down. I agree. This is the first game I've played that I've actually done that for. Actually, I remember taking notes for Myst when I was a kid, playing it, like, years ago. But, Xenon actually managed to hit, despite being blind. Cool. Yeah, this is the first game I've played where I've had to, like, map pen and paper. And, it's a lot of fun. 54 XP. Search cloth sack. Check for traps. Each share is worth 1 gold. Alright. Several ornately robed clerics approach the party and ask, do you seek our help? Yes. Xenon the Third. Restore health. Okay, there we go. That did the trick. You're 23, but naturally a modern gamer, but remember writing down cheat codes and stuff? Yeah. Let's sell that halberd. That was Sir Gallant. No. That was... Yeah, Craig had the spare halberd. 50 gold, that's pretty good. Yeah. Actually, gonna sign in at the inn again. Just so I can, yeah, save that little bit of progress. Also, I'm not sure where everyone is at XP-wise, but let's check. Okay, Wiz is getting... is approaching level up type XP. Alright. Let's continue this. Oh, gremlins and skeletons. Oh, we can take that. Whizbane casts sleep. I should have rested. I'll rest after this fight. Xenon can shoot Gremlin and miss. Swifty fight Gremlin D. Miss. Crag also misses. Serena, there's skeletons. Take care of the skeletons. Ah, a lot of missing. Oh, skeleton moved up. Let's fire arrow on the skeleton. And shoot it. Go for the goblin. There we go. How are we doing spell points and hit points? Gallant needs a heal. 4 for Gallant. Oh, I shouldn't have attacked the sleeping one. That was a mistake. Oh well. Gremlins. They're a nuisance, but we can take them. Hopefully I didn't speak too soon there, but looks like we got this. Anyone else need a heal? Not quite yet. Serena can just attack. Galland also attacks. Nice. Fire arrow. Oh, also a fan of Doctor Who? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I'm a big Doctor Who enjoyer. Especially like the classic stuff. Was very excited to see they found a couple of the missing episodes of the Daleks Master Plan. That's amazing. I love to see it. I still haven't watched them, the new episodes that they found. I've been meaning to get around to it. Swifty can check fireball. Whatever. Flamberge, how do you... I don't know how you say it. Swifty was... Okay, Swifty's blinded. Wiz is blind. That's not great. What is... Arlen, you know weapons. What is this that I found here? I know the term. I don't remember. What? Yeah. You're British, so it's programmed into you. I'm only half British, but I still love Doctor Who. Huh. I always thought it was French. It's... But what is it, though? Like, is it, like, not the name, but, like, what is the weapon? Is... Because I know it's in my brain, but I can't retrieve that information. I forget where I put in my brain what a flamberge is. Is it a polearm? Or is it a sword? No, it's a type of polearm, right? Is there a way to... I wish I could... Oh, it's a... yeah, okay. Now, I wonder, is it better or worse than a halberd? I wish there was an actual, like, way to find out. Manual here. I'm still very, very pleased I got the physical manual. I'm a little overexcited about it, maybe. But it does not say, like, what weapon is better than what. Or, like, what the damage ranges are or anything like that. So I'm not actually sure. But let's try equipping it on Crag. And let's... Yeah, I miss manuals too. Oh, I didn't need to go back to the temple for curing blindness. It turns out that you can just rest. Oops, that was a waste of, like, 25 gold, I think. Whatever. But yeah, manuals are extremely cool, and it is a real shame that so few games come with a manual nowadays. Okay, 1, 2, 3, just a dead end. Search, there's nothing there. North, and... Ah, here we have, this is 1, 2 to that one. And then another there. Just want to mark the, because these are too dense to pass, so I'm marking them as walls. The effort of manuals got offloaded to tutorials that are rarely good. Yeah, unfortunately that does rather seem to be the case. And it's a real shame, because manuals are so cool, and what I love, what I adore, is manuals with, like, flavor and lore and that kind of stuff. I love that shit. And you just kind of can't have that with modern gaming. Oh, Daggerfall's manual is a masterclass, 100% agree. I only have a physical manual for one of the Elder Scrolls games. Battlespire. I have the manual for Battlespire. Okay, so if I go north, okay, I see it is just identical, but now north again. Aha. Yeah, I like Battlespire. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a janky mess, and it took me a long time to get it to run, playably? But if you can get it to run, it's an enjoyable game. Okay, I don't know if y'all are getting turned around watching me navigate through this, but I can assure you I do know where I'm going, mostly, sort of. Okay, I'm there, and now I see it's there. And now one more step forward. One more. And now I can Yeah, Battlespire. Battlespire is a lot of fun. The default classes, quite frankly, are not good. Because they were balanced for Daggerfall and then ported over to Battlespire with really no consideration. So they're not ideal. They yeah, they're not ideal. They're not terrible. I have beaten the game, Battlespire, twice with pre-made classes. Knight, and more recently, Healer. Healer class is actually really strong, like, surprisingly so. So if you play one of the default classes, play Healer. They get, they heal for cheap, their healing spells all are doubled effect, and they have hand-to-hand, unarmed as a weapon skill, which, in Battlespire, unarmed attacks are... that is just the best option. Shout out to Endurance in Battlespire for doing literally nothing. Yeah, I'm still, like, not entirely sure if that is actually true, but, I'd have to do more playtesting, basically multiple playthroughs, to see if Endurance indicates any effect, but yeah, yeah, I don't think it does much. Oh, no, it doesn't do literally nothing. Your swimming skill, which is used, yeah, and how long you can hold your breath, and your maximum swimming skill. There are 2 points in the game where you need to swim. So... okay, before I do anything, I'm on a new map, segment, so this should be, B1, but let's cast location, find out. Yes. Surface B1. X15, Y13. X15, Y13. Facing west. Okay, I'm facing west. And it looks like... yeah, we have a, change of scenery. Okay. Now, I want to be heading... a sign pointing south reads Blackridge North. I think that's what N means there. On world map... okay. Yes. If you'll see here... you can't really see really well, but that black castle right there, that's Blackridge North. And there's another one down the southern end of the valley is Blackridge South. And then the town we're going to is right past Blackridge South. So... Castle Blackridge North. Do we want to enter? Well, first things first, I'm gonna draw a little stylized castle on the map. Castle Blackridge North. Should we enter it? I don't know if this place is friendly. Now, we're supposed to be delivering a scroll. Part of me wants to say, let's back off from this castle and focus on this delivery job. Do it. Go in. This is not one of the towns, so I will not be able to save in here. That's kind of what I'm thinking, is I would like to get somewhere I can save. I'm curious though. I'm gonna go in. I wanna see. Ooh. Oh, now this is interesting. Okay. Blackridge North, got a new map for that. Need to cast location again, find out where I am in here. Inside 715 facing south. So 715 facing south. Got walls there, and then those look like doors. So, yeah, definitely doors. Locked. Locked. Castle guards exclaim, "No merchants pass! Begone, peasants!" Okay, so we're not allowed in here yet, it looks like. But... okay, so... let's see if we can at least, map out a little bit. Poke around a little. One, two, three, four. Did I drew the map off. Another off by one. Damn it. Okay. Let's try that again. 7. Good thing I noticed that sooner rather than later. Means I can just correct this pretty easily, or without having lost a whole lot of progress. Okay, now that's 1 along, 2, and I see one more ahead. Be gone, peanuts. Yeah, that rather rude guard. Wait, am I? Okay. The fact that I'm facing south is kind of throwing me off. Okay, so this is a... there. We've got alcove. Nothing in it. Another alcove. With nothing in it. And another. A whole lot of them. Nothing in that one either. Nor in that one. And then this zigzags down. When was this game released? I think 1986. Although I know it was originally released for Apple PCs, and then it was released for MS-DOS, and then some other stuff. I'm playing the MS-DOS version. So I'm not actually sure about the other versions. That's a lot of skeletons, but we have turn undead, so sure. Whizbane cast. Oh shoot, I've just realized I think I might have forgotten to leather skin. Yeah, I forgot to leather skin. You'll have to finish watching tomorrow. That's okay. The VOD will be up on the channel. Thanks for stopping by. It was good to see you, friend. Okay, Swifty. Oh, Swifty gets to shoot because most of these guys are not in hand-to-hand. Serena cast Turn Undead. Ha! That cleaned up a lot of monsters. Whizbane cast Leather Skin. I was just thinking how much graphics and sound effects and music improved in Elder Scrolls Arena. Yeah. Okay, anyone need a heal? Not really. Actually, I'll give Gallant a heal. That big, huge, scary army of skeletons? Not so scary after all. Also scary when you got a cleric to turn undead. Cloth sack. Find, detect, trap. Swifty does. Poisonous darts. Each share is worth 10 gold. That's actually a lot. Oh, those darts didn't do too much damage. Okay, so map this out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then that is down to the southernmost end of the castle. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now... This looks like... bedrooms, maybe? Probably? I think I actually want to head out of the castle, and I've got my castle exploring fix in, and now I want to try continuing to where I'm actually trying to get to. so that I can, you know, avoid losing progress if I die. Because the town I'm trying to get to will have a save place. Because it's an actual town. So that's 2 down. And then going across that way. What am I seeing here? Is this... Oop. Okay, make sure I know which way I'm facing. So these are... glaciers? Okay, that is solid. So I will mark it as solid on my map. Yeah, I think I am up in those mountains. So I want to be heading south. This way is south. 1, 2, 3. Oh, kobolds and demon dogs. That sounds like trouble, but I think we can take it. Let's go sleep on the kobolds. Demon dog not affected. It's the demon dogs I'm concerned about, but let's see if we can take the... You're a demon dog too? You're so many things, Arlen. You're a mountains, you're a... What did you say? An alcove? Did you say alcove? You're so many things. It's so cool of you. Actually, how's everyone doing spell points? Okay, Serena's got plenty of spell points. Yeah, I love the sprite for them. It's hilarious. They're so bitey. Okay, let's see if there's any level 2 cleric spells that would be fun. Not really. Let's just cast less. Oh, Demon Dog attacks 2 times and hits for 4 points. They remind you of a specific Kingdom Hearts 2, specific Heartless from Kingdom Hearts 2. Most of what I know about Kingdom Hearts 2 is from you, so, Oh, the Demon Dog is not immune to fire. Good to know. Oh, we got this. Yeah, we got this. Anyone need a heal? Yeah, let's patch up Sir Galland. Miss. Not gonna use a spell point there. Miss. Oh, hell yeah, thanks. I appreciate information about things and stuff. Search for... cloth sack. Find and remove trap. Swifty can do that. Each share is worth 3 gold. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So this is 3... yes, well, you see, that's because I am gay. Zigzag through the mountains. Got mountains there, and that's going this way. turn my map around so I can keep track of my orientation. A sign pointing east reads Black Ridge South. So there's Black Ridge South. Not going to go there quite yet. Noting it on my map, though. Okay, it's there. We're coming that way. Now, a sign pointing east reads Erliquin. This is what we're looking for. Up and... Cavernous passage to Erliquin. We've made it! We've made it! If the shoe fits and all that, yeah. Okay. Here we are in Erliquin. I'm gonna need to print out some new maps. I'm running out. Oh, you're a shoe too? Well, that explains why you fit me so well. Location, Erliquin. I mean, I guess you can be a shoe if you really put your mind to it. Erliquin. This is B1. We are inside X0, Y7. And... shoot, which way are we facing? I mean, we must... wait, X0, Y7. So we must be facing east. West. East. Because there's walls all around that way. So that's west. That's north. Okay, so wall going that way. And then wall going that way. And then this ahead of us, that's 1, 2. Up ahead there. Okay. Let's get some mapping in. That's not an in. Current trends ironworks. First priority is find an inn. Tavern of Tall Tales. Tavern, not inn. Okay, yeah, this is not the type of establishment we currently want. Slither beasts and snakes, we can take that on. Sleep time for snakes. Xenon can shoot the awake Slither Beast. Swifty also. There we go. Crag, fight Snake E. Serena... Yeah, cast Blast, why not? Gallant, fight Snake E. Go after Slither Beast C now that it's woken up. Oh, this is easy. I think Crag is doing a little more damage than he was before, now that he's got that new weapon, but... Slurp up the snakes like spaghetti. I am a big fan of noodles. In fact, I might make some noodles for myself after I end the stream. Not spaghetti, probably like soy sauce noodles. Does anyone need... you know, since Serena's got so many spell points and I'm probably gonna rest soon, I'm gonna have her try casting Pain, which is level 2 garlic noodle. Oh, I'm gonna. Well, there's gonna be garlic in them. But yes, I do enjoy garlic noodles. Ooh, garlic butter noodles. Okay, spell 3. I'm gonna cast that on monster A. Oh, terrible roll. Oh well. Galland misses. Whizbane has 1 spell point left. I want to save it for emergency. There we go. And surprisingly, the snakes did not have treasure. That is not a tavern. Or an inn, rather, not a tavern. I don't need a tavern. I need an inn. Apparently there is a meaningful difference. That's a lot of skeletons. Serena has a lot of spell points. Whizbane save his spell point. Let's just attack. And attack. Now, turn undead. We're fine. Missed. And missed again. Anyone need a heal? I could use a heal. Galland misses. Wiz can't do anything because he's got 1 spell point left, and I want to make sure I can do an emergency sleep if I get jumped by a bunch of scary stuff. 66 XP. Cloth sack. Check for traps. Each share is worth 8 gold. Nice. That's nothing. I'm gonna check this way. Looks like... hang on. Okay, I see. is the Inn of Erliquin. That's what I was looking for. Adjusting his spectacles, an elderly gnome eyes the party and asks, signing in? Yes, sign in here, save the progress. Ah, there we are. Progress saved. I can stop stressing out. And this inn, it sure looks like, is the exact same shape as the inn in Sorpigal. Dark Souls font indeed. 4-star foods. Let's see. What? We're not hungry right now, but, wait. Oh, barrier? Oh, it joins up to the inn, it looks like. Whatever. Where's the sweet roll? I'm not sure. It seems to have been misplaced. I misaligned some stuff on the map. That's not great. Barrier that way as well? Okay, sure. Why not? Yeah, that's the food place. Stuff that way. And... poof. What does poof mean? Town treasure steal? No. 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 Am I stuck? What happened? I can't... I don't know what happened there. Stairs going down, let us not take those. Don't know where I am. What's a slur where you live? Okay, superior training. 3 huge armor-clad knights bark in unison. Want a good workout? Yeah, let's see if anyone qualifies for leveling. Whizbane can level up. 3 hit points. Nice. And new spells. That's the exciting bit. So, what spells does Whizbane get? Let's see. Level 2. Sorcerer spells. Electric Arrow. 2 to 12 damage points unless monster is immune to an electric attack. Hypnotize. Use the power of suggestion to prevent a monster from attacking. Identify monster. This one costs a gem. Informs the caster of the nature of any one monster during combat. That's pretty cool. Jump. Gives all characters super strength, enabling them to jump 2 squares forward, provided there are no magical obstructions, force fields, etc. in the way. Levitate raises all characters from above ground level, protecting them from various dangers for 1 day. Power boosts targets one character, boosts that character's might by 1 to 4 points for the duration of combat, increases the potency of characters' attacks on monsters. Quickness boosts the character's speed by 1 to 4 points for the duration of combat, moving her further forward in the order of combat. And Scare strikes fear into the monster's heart, decreasing its probability of hitting a character during combat. Those all sound pretty cool. So how much more does everyone else need? Krag needs a lot more, Galen needs more, Xenon needs more, Swifty, Serena... Yeah, Galen and Xenon are closest to leveling up, because they are a lower level than... Yes, than the rest of the party. Oh, this is a large training room. It's 1, 2, 3. Okay. And that there is locked. And then wall there. Oops. Door there. So we're looking for a wizard by the name of Agar. No idea where we're supposed to find him. Okay, so that's a gap of... Yeah, 2 squares. 1, 2, and then... this. And this goes that way for 2. And then... Alright. Half past midnight for you. Well, glad you could stick around for as long as you did. Sleep well. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. Where am I? I'm here. So that goes that way. Okay. I'm gonna have to remap this place, because I know I'm off in some places here, but I'm not sure exactly how and why and where. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I step forward from there, and Wait, no, that's not right. That's... Yeah, it's... There's enough kind of gaps and open spaces here that, I'm just a little... It's throwing me off. I'm just... Mainly, I'm just still not used to, doing, cartography like this. Wait, that was there, and then there. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, that's the... this is the training room. Okay, so I know where I am relative to that now. What's this? Locked. Okay, so this is... something. Stairs going down. It's not for now, but you may remember the guy we met in Sorpigal who wanted us to deliver this scroll. We met him. We met him, at, in the, underground area. So, I can't help but suspect. Yeah. Can't help but suspect that there might be, well, the fellow we're looking for now might, likewise be chilling in a dungeon. Barrier, okay. Okay, south. Those barriers are weird. Is it like a force? Is that a force field? Because... Gonna get buried? I don't... I don't think that's, exactly right, but, I mean, I hope not. It's another one of these, it's weird. Well, this is back at the start. A bunch of centaurs. Sure, we may as well see if we can fight them. I also forgot to rest, so that's bad, but we haven't actually really done anything since signing into the inn, so centaur takes a bunch of damage. Cool. How are we doing health-wise and all that? Doing all right. Yeah, I thought so too. Okay, gotta keep her spell points for heals. Miss. Oh, that's a lot of damage. And they can... Oh no, they can cast sleep. Serena is... Oh no. Okay, we're gonna die here. Okay, this is not good. Okay, so lesson learned, don't fuck with centaurs. You know, one of these days, maybe I'll get a turn. It's not looking likely, though. Oh, shit, Serena gets a turn. Craig is unconscious and asleep. Unconscious, asleep, unconscious, unconscious. Serena's good, Wiz is unconscious. Okay. Let's just order a retreat. That wasn't great. Right. No, okay, which inn is... Inn number 5 is Erliquin. Not sure why we're setting out from inn number 5, but whatever. Okay, let's rest. Now, Wizbane cast, Oh, I forgot to... No, not forgot to, but, be on this side, and... I know that's not it. Zombies, you can... Yeah. I think I still need to level up Wizbane. Because... I think... His spell points should have gone up, is the thing. If he leveled up. So we might have to level him up again. I'll have to double check that. Yeah, he's only level 2. That's fine. Maybe he'll roll better hit points this time. A lot of misses. Can I turn undead again? No, it looks like not. Wizard Ben. A lot of missing. Anyone need a heal? Galen needs a heal. I'm gonna try to avoid blowing... Actually, I'm gonna just go rest after this fight again, so that he can get his new spell points after I level him up. I noticed before that casters, when you level them up, you have to rest to get their new spell points. Okay, no treasure, whatever. And... Oh, two hit points. That is worse. By 1 point. Whatever. Okay, so... Rest, and now Galland has 15 spell points. Not Galland, Wiz. And before I forget again, Temple Gauche. It's not the temple I want, it's the inn. Save the level up so I don't have to go through that again. And... stairs going down. Of course, there's darkness. Serena can cast light. Now, I actually don't have any maps left, and I'm thinking of probably ending... The dancing lights flicker and crackle in the area in front of you. Zap. Okay, let's not go that way. Oh, that was a big zap. Let's rest again. Now... light... leather skin... strangling vines. We've had problems with these before. Actually, let's try one of his new spells. And I'm probably gonna wrap up soon, because, yeah. I'm excited to try these new spells. Okay, so let's actually, actually, how many gems does he have? 3 gems. Let's... oh, no, level 2. Let's identify monster. See what we can get. Okay. I think individual ones might have different amounts of health, but... Strangling Vine. 2 HP. 3 AC. 6 speed. Maximum damage is 3. That's 3 per attack, and it's got 4 attacks. I don't know what bonus on touch means. No special ability. No magic resistance. Okay. Let's shoot one. And fight another. And... nice. Oh, Galland needs a heal. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna give Galland a big heal. So that's on Galland. There we go. Nice. Oh, yeah, good thing I gave him the big heal. Whizbane, cast Fire Arrow. Xenon, shoot. Swifty, attack. Crag finishes up the last one. 100 XP. No loot. Yeah, I think the fact that we are out of maps tells me that it's time to be wrapping up. Let's... Ooh, great bows. Get a great bow for my archer guy, Xenon. How much does that cost? 250, that's rather a lot. Oh, Flamberge is 250 as well, so that tells me it's pretty good. Okay, I think I want to be... Actually, Xenon's using a crossbow. Is a longbow better or worse than a crossbow? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I might... I think I might buy either a bow for Xenon, or... Actually, Xenon needs armor. That's what he needs. So, Xenon, buy armor. And the best he can have is chain, and we can afford chain. Yeah, let's get him some chainmail. Equip the chainmail. And I think that's time to call it a day. Oh, before I sign in, yeah, let's rest. And... Oh, shit! There's the guy! There's the guy! You have done well to bring me this scroll, plus 1,000 XP! Yo! That's a lot! Now take it to my protege, Telgoran in Dusk. Okay. Now, Dusk, we are here-ish. The starting town was here. Dusk is here. Way up in the desert. Okay, so yeah, let's train for that level up that we got there. That definitely... Yeah, Shoot, I should not have bought that armor, because not everyone's going to be able to get a level up. Galland and Xenon both are ready for a level up. Only one of them can have it. Galland's in the front line. I think he is the one I should give the level up to. Gained 11 hit points. You're ready for a level up? Hell yeah. Oh, and also... he's level 3. When does he get his spells? I'm not sure. Anyway, signing in. And that's gonna do it for this stream. Thank you for tuning in. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. Successful quest, which now has led to more quest. So that's pretty cool. Spells at 9. That's really late given the scaling of the caster's spells. So yeah, but I don't know, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, that was some good progress. That's when AD&D half-casters got spells. Oh hey, Craig has 5,555 experience. That's kind of fun. Yeah. Okay, that's it for the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Y'all have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I still need to make an ending stream screen that I can go to. I got stream start, got BRB, I don't have ending, but this is in fact the end of the stream. Bye bye.